Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And we're back. This is Drew Sits with, and I'm joined by Ethan.
What up, what up, what up?
You can't hear any of that, but it's okay. It sounded really cool.
Oh, okay, cool.
It sounded really cool and really awesome.
Coolest of the beans? All right, I'm going to try that. All right, go ahead, folks. See what's up. Oh, here we go. Hey, howdy, hey. This is awesome, man. Great setup.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it's super easy. It's just in my my living room, but
yeah,
it's kind of all you need, I feel like, right?
Yeah, it's the vibe, the energy. You know, it's like just made for just conversation, shooting the shits.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got these. We were talking about Target earlier. These pumpkins came from Target, I'm pretty sure, too.
Dude, Target has it all, man. Target goes crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's nice to have a woman because then she kind of like makes it look nice, you know?
Exactly. They know to decorate, man.
No chance it would look like this if it wasn't for her, so shout out to her. But
hell yeah.
I did light the candle, though. I don't know if you noticed that.
Dude,
fall aroma.
Boss move, power move, candle lighting. Hell yeah, man.
All right, so you're you said 17-year stand-up comedian?
Yes, I've been doing this for 17 years.
Incredible.
I was first time I ever did it was for like the 5th grade talent show.
Cool.
After that, I was like obsessed, and I would go to random open mics and like spoken words and just like screwed up with my stupid jokes, and just like any place I would let an underage kid go to tell jokes. And I've been going to Second City forever and doing like stand up and sketch and improv classes forever and like summer camps and troops and all that kind of jazz.
That's great.
Yeah, man, real fanatic.
Yeah, no kidding. You got to be addicted to do that shit, right?
Oh, man. It's kind of crazy because I, like, in total of all the years I went to, like, Second City is 8 years, and by all, like, educational standards, that's a doctorate degree, you know? I'm a comedy doctor in my own mind, in my own opinion, you know? Doctor of the craft.
I'm trying to think, like, you can only work on funny bones or something? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't
there
fast
you go.
enough. I should have just said it.
It is perfecto.
Cool. So, do you have a podcast of your own? Do you just go to open mics? Like, what's your kind of weekly?
So weekly, there's like some days I'll go to like 3 or 2 mics a night, and you know, beg and plead anybody that I know is booking, be like, hey, do you think I'm funny? Please, can I be on a show? But you know, I try not to do that too hard. It seemed too cringy about it, but you know. But yeah, I'm still working on my own podcast of my own. I called it Goofing Around Town, and it was I pick a comedian that I meet doing open mics, and I have them pick a location around the city that they think is cool, and I bring a speaker and a mic, and I have them like do jokes, and then we just like banter between back and forth. I ask questions, and if anyone like stops by or like talks to us, it's like we just like roast people that come by. It's really fun.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, I filmed like 3 episodes, and I just like have all of them. Haven't edited a single one, and I feel like a real lazy piece of shit because I was like shouting out like after I record, like when the day I was recording the first episode, like this is gonna be out next week. It's been like it's like that happened like last fall. You know, I'm so lazy. Fuck.
No, I get it, dude. It's a grind to edit, and I don't know what your background is, but like I don't know how to edit anything. I've just like taught myself how to do this, and so it's a grind.
I work in marketing, and I do a lot of like video and photography editing.
Okay, cool.
And if it's like for work and like I can like figure it out, and like I kind of self-taught myself Photoshop and like Canva, like the basic ones, and like that helped me just like do get by with work and everything and do all that. But I'm not like too crazy into it, like as a passionate art form to be like super obsessed and figure out stuff on my own time, other than for shit that I need to do for my job. But
at least that helps you a little bit.
Yeah, I know it does. It definitely. I've been doing stand up forever, and just like recently, like probably like last year or like a year before, I started like really like getting to like posting stuff and trying to get good at that. And people were telling me like, dude, that's the best way to advertise yourself. And I was like, I was trying to play it old school. It's just all by like who you know, and of course you're trying to hope like someone sees you. And it's like, just go crazy on the social media.
It's not anymore.
You know?
I know. I feel the same way. Yeah. I brought it up a bunch before, but like Joe Rogan is like, I never put $1 into advertising. It was all word of mouth. So I'm like, dude, I don't need to fucking advertise. I just got to be the best of all time, you know. But it's like, maybe it would help. So I totally get it. I suck at social media too. Dude, then you see some people where you're like, oh, this is cool. And you could tell they like give a fuck and it works. And you're just like,
yeah. No, man, the marketing strategies on social media today are insane. Like what they can track and figure out and everything. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of crazy, but I love it, you know? It helps.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
So I loved your story today. That was great. You shouted me out, but you went through your day of what you're doing. So let's break that down a little bit.
Yeah. Let people know what's going on in the day in the life, you know? Yeah. It was just, I have some time off from work right now, and so I was just taking a lovely morning stroll. I live up in uptown Edgewater area, right by Foster Beach.
Beautiful.
Love taking a stroll over there in the morning when it's nice out. It's great. And I just wanted to shout out. It was super hyped to be on here. I wanted to shout it out and just list the rest of my day. I went to the podiatrist, bro. The foot. But here's the thing about the podiatrist. I'm gonna tell you this. I don't actually have a foot problem.
Just a foot fetish.
Here's the thing, though, man. I don't have a foot problem. I just really like it when rich doctors play footsie with me. You know, it just makes me feel really kind of naughty inside. You know, a little frisky. No,
that's great.
But God bless the podiatrists.
What do you got, like an ingrown toenail? Or?
No, it's just my family had like this weird like foot like eczema, you know, like this foot fungus eczema that passes down through like my grandpa to my dad to me. So thanks,
Seriously?
Dad. Yeah, a little family. You know, thanks.
Oh my God.
I know it's kind of gross.
So it's skin, or you said it's
like skin and like toenails sometimes too. It's like, trust me, I get a lot of pedicures and it's just like they look super nice, and after like a week they go back to looking bad. And it's like, bro, there's like, I asked my dad. I've seen my dad's toes forever, and they're like no bueno. They're worse than mine, and he's done nothing about it. He's like, my dad's were like this, so it's just, I guess it should be like that. And it's like, just because his was like that does not also mean yours should be like that. Your dad served in World War II. You know, he was a drinking Irish guy. You know, he wasn't a drinking Irish Italian guy. You know, he wasn't big into medicine, you know, he was trying
pedicures even.
Yeah, I mean,
try telling a guy from World War II to get a fucking pedicure. That's crazy.
He was one of those guys where if you showed him a participation trophy, he would smack you, you know.
Right, exactly. That's so funny. What do you think about Irish and Italian? That combo is like, that's like basically like the fabric of Chicago, right?
Man,
there, right?
It's like the Chicago white, you know, the classic Chi-Town white, Irish Italian. I love it. You know, it's my mix. It's the best mix, for at least the whites at least.
Right.
There's
a big Polish community here though too.
Dude,
that's the other white.
You know what's crazy? Chicago has like the largest Polish population, like in its second to Warsaw in Poland, which is the capital of Poland, isn't that? Or probably not. Is it the capital of Poland?
I believe it is.
It is. Yeah, there we go. But
yeah,
that's crazy.
Chicago has more Polish than like other major cities in Poland. Yeah, it's crazy.
It is, man. It's nuts.
It's nuts. I work with a ton of Polish guys doing construction, and so I'm around them all the time. So
they're big time hands-on guys.
Totally, yeah. It's always funny because it'll be like 7 a.m. You know, you walk in hungover and you're just like, ah, fuck this. And some Polish dude's like blasting some like Euro dance music or whatever, and you're just like,
I can't,
fuck,
bro. I just got back from hearing this at the club. I don't need this in the hangover.
Exactly. So, do you drink?
I've been slowing down as I get older, but like I still like to have a few brewskis or a nice ice frozen margarita on a summer day. I do. At Hotel Adobe, they do a sick ass blood orange frozen margarita.
That sounds
It's
killer.
really good, and they like smoke. They put a blood orange slice on there, and they like smoke it with a torch and kind of let the smoke simmer inside. It's like muy bueno.
That sounds awesome.
It's great.
Hotel Adobe?
Yeah, it's over in Wicker Park. It's really cool. They have a swimming pool on the top, and in the summertime, it's open up to like the public. Anyone that wants to just come to the pool.
That's fucking awesome.
And just grab a drink out of the bar. It's a sick vibe over there.
That's great. That sounds like a $20 margarita. Am I close?
Yeah, it's $18, but that's you might as well after like tip and everything. It's like 22 or whatever.
Well, how do you tip a bartender? I always was told, I worked in restaurants, $1 a drink. I mean, that's changed over 10 years. I don't know.
I would say if it's like a beer, if they just handed me a beer or poured me a beer, dollar per beer. But, if I see them, they have to actually, make the drink.
That's true.
But if it's make the drink, if it's either dead, I feel bad, there's no one there, leave them nice tip. Or if it's super crazy, they got a lot of people yelling at them. So, they're going through the struggle. Do throw it to them. I used to be in the service industry too. So it's I mad respect for people that go through the ringer in those days. I know what it's like.
Totally.
Yeah,
totally.
man.
I feel like everybody should do that, and everybody should be work landscaping for a summer.
Oh my God.
It's learn hard work, learn stressful
work, and it just teaches you common decency, how to deal with people acting stressed out in a non-stressful situation when you got to act not stressed out in a very stressful situation. You know.
Great point.
Yeah.
What other jobs have you had?
So I've done a lot of delivery driving.
Oh, yeah.
Used to be EMT for Superior Ambulance.
That's right. You said that.
I'm marketing now. Used to work for Home Depot in the deliveries department.
All right.
Just we would have to. I did a weird amount of bringing grills to people's houses and then building it for them.
Okay.
And I had no idea how to build it. And it was me and this one guy named Chris on the job that I was pretty cool with. And we would just go with the big Home Depot pickup truck,
Sure.
the old Ford one that they had, the Ford Raptor one. And we would drop up this grill and me and him would be watching YouTube videos, trying to build the grills together in front of the people watching.
That's hilarious.
That was fun.
What's the best grill?
Weber?
Weber?
I would say Weber. Honestly, I like a good wood flame for if you're depending on what you're cooking, gas is great, to really crank stuff out and it gets a good flavor. But, if you have the time and you really want something really flavorful, I always say wood grill is the best way for any kind of meat.
Yeah, I would probably agree with that. But I've really only grilled on propane.
Propane, yeah.
But yeah, I love that idea of being
charcoal's good too. I like it. It's fun to grill on there. You feel like a real dad. You get the sandals and the socks going.
Totally.
Just out there doing your thing.
I know. When I moved out of my parents' house, I used to grill every Sunday, and it was I loved it. Right, for years I did this, and then I move out here, and some people have grills that they keep in their storage locker, and then they wheel them out. We have a little alley kind of thing, and I'm fuck that. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Exactly.
And then also there's people walking around and I don't know. I don't want my neighbors to talk to me, really. Friendly enough, but
that vibe is crazy to me. Nowadays, I live in a 11 floor building, and it's just whenever you just try to say good morning to somebody, it's people duck their head down and walking by, and it's everyone assumes that you don't live there, and you're just waiting to get in someone else's apartment. It's bro, you see me every day,
Very different. No, I say I'm pleasant. I just don't. Yeah. If I'm standing there grilling, I'm locked in. Some lady comes over and it's just
a full throttle conversation with a stranger, unplanned, out of the blue when you're doing things. I hear you on that, but hell yeah.
Yeah, it's the laundry room thing. It's you have to have that kind of little awkward conversation, which again, I'm friendly to everybody. I love talking to people, right? I made a show around talking to people I don't know, right?
No, I hear you that there's days where you're just I need to just shut the fuck up and do what I got to do and move on,
Totally. Yeah.
What do you like to grill, man? What's your go-to grilling meats?
Well, just chicken breast is so easy.
Classic.
Butterfly it, throw it in some kind of lemon butter marinade, right? Yeah. Just fucking on the grill, so good. But I don't know. What about you?
Oh man, big time Chicago guy. First go-to thing I grill is bratwurst, hands down. It's immediate thing, easy. Yeah. You can kind of. I like to get a little paprika and garlic powder and a little honey and put it in some melted butter and mix it together, and then get it all over the bratwurst and then
on the brats.
Yeah, and then grill it like that, man. That's
crazy. I've never even heard
it's actually pretty good, man.
I believe it.
Oh man,
that sounds great.
Yeah.
What kind of brats do you get? Where are you going to get these meats? Because Johnsonville's great.
Johnsonville is great. It's classic. I feel like that's my go-to one. Just easy grab, but also Ballpark Frank. I think not them or something like them. I thought they did a bratwurst or something.
I'm sure they do.
I don't know. I see the biggest hog I can find.
Those brats got that snap to you. You really gotta get your mouth around that thing. Are you a mustard guy?
I do like a good mustard on a brat. I feel like mustard and like sauerkraut. It's like the best like brat right there, hands down.
I agree. I love getting a Polish sausage. You ever do that?
Yeah.
A little spicier.
Ooh.
There's some caramelized onions on that thing.
Yes, si papi, delicioso.
We were just talking about how I had a Hispanic guy on the podcast last, and we were talking about that like Mexican music is similar because there's the Oktoberfest in Fullerton Market. I was talking about one the other way, blah blah, and he's like, yeah, what's interesting is Mexican music is similar to German music with the accordion, the polka, right?
It really is.
Yeah. And so what I believe is true, or at least I heard somewhere, is that a bunch of Germans moved to Texas back in the day, right? So then they brought that, they kind of combined the Mexican music with the polka, right? And that's how like they have that sort of style.
Oh, okay. That seems pretty cool.
But then also barbecue. The Germans brought their sausage making skills and curing meats and stuff, and then they were the first ones to start like actually making like what we think of as like Southern barbecue. So kind of just a weird like butterfly effect, I guess, but I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah, see, and this is the exact response the other guy had. You know, just kind of just fizzled out, just like half-assed theory that I just threw out there, and he's like, okay.
I love the half-assed theories, bro. You know, I don't believe in every single conspiracy theory I hear, but I will listen to every single conspiracy theory there is.
Sure.
I feel like they're just so entertaining at the end of the day, and I just love hearing how creative people's minds just take them sometimes, and what they actually think is true is kind of very interesting.
Totally. Yeah, you get someone talking about the ice wall or whatever, you're just like, okay, here we go.
Jon Snow was up there protecting the ice wall.
Are you a Game of Thrones guy?
I didn't see every single episode. I kind of like nitpick some, but
What?
I do think it's awesome.
How do you nitpick Game of Thrones?
I feel like I watched like the first like 2 or 3 seasons completely, and then after that it was a little nitpicking.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
remember much, but I just loved watching any scene where Jon Snow was in.
Pretty
and he
badass.
was like fighting in an army, because he would like kill like 17 people before anyone can get their hands on like one guy. It is like, this man's out here really balling hard, bro.
Oh yeah, Jon Snow's
Man's trying to
beast.
get a scholarship.
Yeah, and it's funny because Jon Snow in real life is like 5'6" or something.
Dude, yeah, like Tom Cruise and Christian Bale are
Literally.
just like action heroes. I mean, little people action heroes. Pardon my French.
Is Christian Bale short? I didn't know that.
Dude, like Christian Bale's like 5'6" to like 5'8", no more than like 5. Yeah.
I always thought he was like a tall, kind of skinny guy. That's interesting.
Yeah, and like Tom Hardy was a small guy too. So in like the third Batman movie they made, when they're like standing next to each other, they look like big giants. But really, it was like, you know, no one was like up to 6 feet there. No one was like 5'10" in that picture. It was
The janitor like walks through the background and he's like towering over him. That's so funny.
Oh my god.
We just watched Mission Impossible, like the first one.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Pretty fucking solid. It held up. And it's from like 96 or 98 or
Dude,
something.
yeah, man.
But it was still awesome.
No, yeah, like older. There's like some of these new movies with their special effects with all the CGI. I think it's like so crappy because it just looks like you're watching Snapchat filters.
Totally.
I miss the old practical effects and just like
Yeah.
like the old Mission Impossible. Like that's badass. I mean, Tom Cruise did all of his stunts alone, but just like all the old. I know. Honestly, I would rather watch a movie where you kind of see the string holding it up, than rather just like watching shit that I'm just like going to go back to looking on my fucking phone the next second this ends, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like special effects, or whatever you call that, like physical effects, I guess, or whatever, like the puppets and stuff.
Practical, yeah.
Yeah, some of the shit in Star Wars, like obviously from the 70s, it looks like shit or whatever, but like some of the puppets, like, it's fine. It looks good. You can tell it's real fur. You
exactly.
know?
And but like with like today's like technology and the advancements they have in that, like like practical effects like now have to be insane. And I really hope movies just get in the sense of like try to use less CGI and go in the more like practical effects. It looks like way cooler, and it just like I feel like it just inspires people's minds and
totally
like
artistically.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you see the work in it and more creatively. And I'm not saying it doesn't take hard work to the CGI special effects. I'm sure there's a lot of like hard working graphic designers and everything. But like to the point some of these movies, it's like, am I watching a real movie or an animated movie, or is this like Space Jam where it's like both, you know, is Looney Tunes back in action, what's going on?
Right. It fucks with your head. Like, it takes you out of the movie. It's really weird. Plus, CGI is expensive, right? Like, isn't it like 10 seconds is 30 grand or whatever?
I don't know the exact pricing, but like, I know it's like, it's shit, like expensive. It's like crazy, you know?
Right. So it's like, it can't be that much cheaper to do CGI versus like building a puppet.
You know, it's like these Marvel movies, like where all the money goes to is like the advertisement, the big name actors, and just like all the CGI. It's crazy. That's why they cost so much money to make.
Yeah.
They are really looking for those big. You'll really look at all like the special effects and just look at all the big name actors they have and how much they must require for like those kind of roles and everything.
Plus, think about this. Marvel built up a lot of these stars. Obviously, Robert Downey Jr., a lot of them were famous actors already, but
like Chris Hemsworth, I'd leave like Marvel kind of made his career, you know.
Exactly. And so think about it. Every time he's in the next movie, he's going to ask for more money. Yeah. And like you just keep making it bigger and bigger and bigger. Like they're inflating their own budgets.
Yeah, man. And that's going to be like a thing where if you like, he wants to do like not as like big CGI blockbuster movies like Marvel, it's going to be hard for him to like ask for like a more like not necessarily indie but like a more like practical effect and lower budget action movie that may like have like a better script, and he might want to be involved asking for that. Like that could come across, but I'm sure like he's not someone, he doesn't really give off the vibe you're like, oh, you have to pay me. Like, I'm sure he definitely seems like the type of person, I made a lot of money and I'm going to make a decent amount of money off of this, even if it's less. And seems like a pretty down-to-earth, decent person, you know?
I would agree. Yeah, and you'd hope so. But at the same time, I'm sure it's hard to switch your brain of being like, you know, I don't even know what the number is. I made $10 million in the last movie, and then I'm going to do more work for 20 grand. You know, it's like, it'd be hard to like, it'd be hard to do that, I'm sure. But at the same time, like you said, if you're an artist and you actually give a shit about it, the script's better. It's like, you think you'd want to do it.
You know what was like the craziest like movie actors like contract I've heard, I feel like in like the longest time, was Daniel Craig's for like the last 2 or 3 James Bond's movie he did. It was like $999 million. It was like, you know, almost just very close to $1 billion. It was like 900 and something million dollars for crazy. Like 3 James Bond's movies.
That's nuts.
Yeah, like it was the one with the Nazi from Inglourious Bastards, Christoph Waltz, the one with Rami Malek. That one, and I think maybe it was also the one before that one too. Those 3, or it might have been like the last 2, but
yeah, dude, and he's great. I mean, Craig is like so good as James Bond.
Yeah, I thought he was pretty stellar. I always liked the classic. What's his name? Sean Connery. You know,
sure.
Shaken not stirred.
Yeah. I've never seen the Connery ones.
I've never seen. I think I've watched one full one where he fought Jaws, and that was like the only one because my grandpa is a huge like James Bond old Sean Connery fan. So.
That's cool. Yeah, I have seen the Jaws thing. He's got like a big metal jaw, right?
Yeah, it's so stupid. I love it.
It is hilarious. You ever seen the Sean Connery? Sometimes you just have to slap a woman.
It's
like Barbara Walters, and she's like, so you've been known to hit women. And
it's like, I don't agree with this statement, but I just hate like how his accent just makes it sound just like it's such a fun like thing to say. It makes me feel like I'm in the Roaring '20s a little bit. You know? I feel like I'm at Gatsby's house at the party. You know? Totally. It's so bad.
Yeah, he's like,
oh my God.
If you keep telling her over and over again, and she still is acting hysterical, there's only one option.
Shaken, not stirred. Are you talking about your martini? No, I'm talking about the crying baby.
Talking about this broad, yeah. Crazy. Yeah, insane. You would never hear anybody say anything like that nowadays.
I mean, honestly, actually, look at who our president is.
There you go. Sure. Grab her by the...
I don't mean to get political. I really don't care about politics enough to get... Well, actually, probably. I mean, I do care. I'm a human being. You know,
it's okay, buddy.
I don't really give a shit enough to get in a debate about it enough.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that either.
That does not sound fun.
One of the guys I had on was kind of taking small shots at Trump throughout the whole episode. So the whole time, I'm just like, okay, clearly he's
like I think he's a shitty person and like a 34-time convicted rapist, or like anyone who's like a criminal shouldn't be allowed to be president, in my personal opinion. But that's all I'm gonna say on that matter. I don't think you should be in like someone who does bad things to people should be in charge of everybody. That's just my own personal opinion.
Sure. That's a great opinion to have. My point of bringing that up though was that I felt like he was kind of steering it that way, but the whole time I kept bringing it back and just like, let's talk about fun stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
But then in like the last like 10 minutes, he said something again, and then I'm like, all right, let's let this thing rip, right? So then I kind of pressed him on his thing, and then we kind of went back and forth, and not even an argument, but
let him get it out.
But I was like, yeah, okay, we got 10 minutes. Let's just let it fly. Yeah, that wasn't even that crazy, obviously. But
it's like those two like old school boxers going back at it in the last round of their life, and they're like, don't hold it back, just going at each other.
Right. It's like right here, right now. Let's
tell the ref to get out of our way.
Yeah. Standing back, yeah. Do you like UFC or boxing or anything? Do you follow?
Dude, I mean, I'm not like crazy where I know like all like the boxers or all like the UFC fighters' names, but I do absolutely love watching. And like, I mean, like I love classic fighters like Forrest Whitaker, John Bones Jones, Anderson Silva, big Conor McGregor fan, because you just know whenever my Irish blood sees him, I just gotta rally up with him. You know,
you kind of got a Conor McGregor look going.
Shit, I got the tat. I'm kind of inked up, little ginger bearded fuck.
Your wife's in me DMs.
Just start throwing fucking chairs and
and
dollies at buses.
Yeah, McGregor's nuts. He's like trying to run for the Irish president or something like that.
Dude, how come like between like boxers and cage fighters, how come these people that have been like repeatedly hit in the head be like, you know what, now I feel like I should lead a nation. I've been punched enough times in the head, you know.
Sure.
You know, I've lost enough brain cells where I believe I know how to take my people out of the shitter right now, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's false confidence and cocaine, it seems like, with McGregor.
It definitely is, man.
He seems to yak the fuck out, but really crazy.
Money does crazy things to people. He used to be like a really just like blue collar, down to earth guy who had a dream and he made it happen and got a Lamborghini yacht and lost his fucking mind, you know.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's crazy, you know, like is it the fighting that did it to him where he kind of makes you crazy? A little CT. I could see that.
Man, and he's just like, I mean, a lot of those like fighters, man, and anyone who just like has any like a lot of like violence or physical stuff in their life, they're just like, there's fight or flight in everybody, man. And it's just like they're triggered like that, you know. They seem like upper where more people are more like chillaxed, you know.
Yeah, good point.
Just like they're always like trained, don't ever turn your guard down, like someone is always trying to hit you, you know, type shit.
Right. You're not going to be the double champ if you can chill out every once in a while.
Yeah, exactly, you know. And like that's just like a sad thing because they're just like kind of like prone to that. But I mean, I don't think that's like every like fighter, but you know, I can definitely like imagine how they're just like
Mike Tyson, John Jones.
No, but just like when normal people get in like certain situations or anything, they're just like, oh, okay, let me just walk around. They're just like, let me go the fuck through it, you know? It's like a different mind. They have a different mindset than most people do. So yeah, I can imagine.
That's true. Yeah, dude, I don't know. But like Manny Pacquiao, I think literally is, or like was in like the Filipino government.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was the president or not.
I think he did get some kind of position. I think he is actually running for president. I think he got some kind of like government position though, like their version of like what our House Senate. I don't know what their government is, but definitely like a representative of some part of their country.
Yeah, that's so interesting. And maybe for the Filipinos, it's like he's the most successful guy we've ever had, so why not put him in charge of everybody, right?
Dude,
like,
it's him and the guy that's the new singer for Journey, man.
Yes, dude.
Dude, how he sounds just like Stephen Perry's kind of crazy. Cool. He learned English by watching Journey music videos, which is like the craziest thing. Of course, his voice kind of like sounds like that.
Right, he's been copying it his entire life.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, Filipinos love, I mean, all of Asia loves karaoke, but like Filipinos specifically, I feel like it's like a huge part of their culture. And
I feel like karaoke is a huge thing in like most Asian cultures, man.
Yeah, Japan too.
Dude, Tokyo. it's another world over there. Crazy place. I highly recommend Tokyo to everybody to go see if they have the ability. I have. I've been lucky enough to go. It's great food. You know, the karaoke bars are crazy, man. Like, and you know that like stereotype, like Japanese people are very like work driven. Like during the like work hours, yeah, it's like you're 100% in work, but like when work hours are over, it's play hours. And people who work hard, they must play hard to keep working hard.
It's true.
And Japanese people know how to really like let loose and just like let all that steam build up after a hard working day, man. They know how to have fun. Tokyo, like that, like the second the sun goes down, it's like hard work over. Let's loosen up the tie and have a good time. It's
so cool.
It's so cool. Like the nicest people ever over there too.
What was the bar scene like?
It's a lot of like either like late night sushi bars with like drinking going on, or it's like karaoke bars, or like hardcore like disco dubstep like EDM house music dancing clubs.
Right, like a real club. Okay.
There's a lot, like when I went over there's a lot of young Japanese men with dreadlocks. That kind of threw me off a little bit,
Whoa.
I was like, that's pretty cool. I kind of wanted to go up to them and be like, hey, can I feel your hair? Did that move bad?
He's like, my culture is not your costume.
Sorry, I just wanted to touch it. It looked cool.
That's so crazy. I actually have seen that before. There's also like Japanese cholos. You ever seen that?
I have not, but I am probably going to Google it after I leave here.
Yeah, they're literally like taking on the like South LA, like one button up top, spread out, khaki pants, the crazy cars.
All for it.
It's crazy. But I mean, I guess it makes sense. Japanese people, I feel, are also so into fashion in general. So,
dude, they like the fashion there, like just the amount of clothing store. Every single brand that you could ever imagine has like a 2-story floor or like store. Like in Tokyo, it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's nuts.
What was the flight like there?
18 hours, but oh man, not 8. I'm sorry, 14. No, yeah, 18 hours. 18 hours. 18 hours. It's nice. It's nice, just zone out, get like your movies you watch,
Take
it's like 4. Man, I definitely took some weed gummies before I got on the flight to Tokyo there, man, but kind of just zoinked out. And
did you find any weed in Japan?
No, I did not go. No, like the weed, I look up laws. Any country I go to, I kind of look up like the weed laws and see what I can do. And if I could like bring stuff there. I went to South Africa, bro, best place ever. Weed is federally legal in South Africa.
Nice.
You can grow it in your own home up to any amount you want, The dispensaries there are like Amsterdam, where you can get shit and like rent a bong and smoke in there and just chill in there.
That's cool.
And the only thing you need a permit for is if you want to like sell weed. You just need like a permit to prove to the government you're selling like weed that isn't gonna like kill anybody, or it's like real weed, or nothing like fucked up. You know what you're doing.
Reasonable regulation.
And like that. But like for the most part, like there's no like you're not allowed. I mean, I'm sure it's like you're not allowed to come to work high. People aren't just like coming to work stoned.
Right.
Like,
There's still DUIs.
No. And I'm sure of all that, but it's just like it's super cool. I went to Cape Town on right before New Year's, and like on New Year's Day in Cape Town, their tradition is every place of business is a half day, and every single buddy goes to like the closest beach to them, and they like wash off like the bad luck from the last year to like get ready for the new one. And it's like, cause like it's like crazy. Everyone partakes in this.
That's awesome.
And it's just like it's like people that are definitely like strangers or neighbors that don't know don't know each other well, are going down there acting like best of friends and having the best time ever. It's sort of like one of like the coolest like celebrations I saw in another culture happen. It's like really cool. Really sick. And I was like, I feel like they should do that here. We should do that in Chicago. Everyone
should do that.
Go in the cold ass lake.
Yeah, New Year's would be tough.
Get some diamond cutters going,
Ooh, yeah, that'd be crazy. I've never been to South Africa. That's so cool. Dude, so what got you there?
So it was a family vacation, cool. And my mom always wanted to go, and we like wanted to do a big trip for a while, and we haven't hung out with each other for a while, seen each other, and so 2024 when we went there for New Year's, It was great. We went to Cape Town for 4 days and rented an Airbnb. Cape Town looks just like San Francisco. It's cool. Like mountainy, hilly with like very modernized buildings and architecture, just kind of like San Francisco, and the same kind of like full house type condo houses, townhouse looking everywhere. Gotcha. People are super friendly, like San Francisco, like hipster, stoner, surfer, skater vibe. Because
it's a coastal city, yeah. So that makes sense.
It's crazy because the prison Mandela was kept at is off an island just off the city of Cape Town, kind of just like how Alcatraz is. Yeah. So it, like the layout is like extremely like it reminds me of San Francisco. I have family out there and would visit them a lot, and so just like seeing that, I was like, this is just like their own San Francisco. Yeah. I'm
definitely gonna look at the maps of Cape Town and San Fran.
Like living out there is cheap. To buy like a 4-bedroom house with a front yard and backyard and garage is $50,000 US. Isn't that insane?
That is insane.
It is insane.
Are you allowed to buy a house if you're an American, or do you have to become like a South African citizen?
I didn't really look into that. If you have to have full-fledged citizenship to own land. But I'm
pretty sure they're kicking like a lot of the white farmers out now, right? It's like a big thing.
Yeah. Dude, they do have one of like the world's largest like slum neighborhoods in the world of a population of 1 million people. Yeah. And just like, it's like the harshest settings you've ever seen. So I can't imagine like why they are like kind of pushing out some of like the white British colonial farmers. Sure. Because like we have all these people that need jobs, and this is like kind of our land type. I don't blame them. I understand what they're doing that for.
I totally understand. Yeah.
Ostrich, man. Ostrich out there, they treat ostriches like we treat cows and chickens here, man. They eat like ostrich eggs a lot, very good. And ostrich like steaks, very delicious. It's juicy and tender at the same time. Good flavor. They do ostrich beef jerky out there.
What the hell?
Dude, a lot like it's a very traditional food in South Africa, especially Cape Town. They love their ostrich there.
I've never even heard of that.
It's actually really fucking delicious. It's really good. A good old ostrich steak.
Dude, I want that so bad.
Yeah, man.
Because it's like chicken, but giant.
It's like a giant, it really is like a mix between a chicken and a steak. Yeah. Almost, like in the texture wise. It's really crazy.
I believe it. That's so crazy. I'm going to check the camera just to make sure.
Hell yeah. So you work in, you're a carpenter and...
I'm not a carpenter. I've been a laborer for years, but I work for the general contractor. So the last couple of years now, I've become more of a project manager.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
The telling people what to do kind of thing.
No, that's where it all is. Stop hurting your back so much on doing a lot of projects, I bet.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, my whole job was like carrying sheets of plywood around and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, but so I got this sweet Milwaukee shirt. I'm a Milwaukee fanboy.
Shirt, yeah. Great drills.
Sure, all of it. I love it. But anyways, so I bought a couple tools at Home Depot, and they gave me this shirt for free, so that was cool. The girl, so they have like Milwaukee. You worked at Home Depot, so you know.
Yeah, fuck Home Depot. They did me dirty, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did, dude.
I love and hate Home Depot at the same time. I go there like every single day, so I have to love it. But but I'm also like, fuck all these people. Anyway, so what happened? How'd you get fired? What happened?
So Home Depot was doing some cutbacks. I was in the deliveries department. And essentially is you either just get online orders and collect them all throughout the store no matter what they are and package them out for shipping, or you ship them yourself and like either build the stuff there when you get there. And so Home Depot was doing some cutbacks, and so they had me train this guy in gardening for like a week, and then they like had me come to the office and they let me go, and they're like, this guy's taking your place, the guy that I trained.
That's crazy.
And they're just throwing on the delivery plus the all the delivery jobs on top of like the gardening job guys. And there's like this one guy that was at Home Depot for 25 years and they fired him too, and I was like, bro, I felt so fucking bad for him, man.
That's fucked.
He was like standing out there, he was like sad, and he was like, oh, this is my last cigarette I've ever having in the Home Depot parking lot. He was like, bro, dude, like that's like,
oh my god,
it's like a hearted blue collar man. Like a sad thing for him was just like the symbolic thing. One last cigarette in the lot here at Home Depot. Yeah. Like, bro, that was like rough.
That's a sad fucking song.
Yeah, I was like, all right. I wasn't like too mad about that because I was like going through the EMT schooling with Superior at the time.
Oh, okay.
And I just like recently passed. So I was about to like quit either way. I just thought it was a really like dirty way for me to like just train my replacement and then
Yeah, that is fucked.
ask me if he like knows everything and then fire me once he found out like he knows everything.
Wouldn't that be so funny if you like figured out what was going on and like trained him terribly?
Dude, if I knew that was happening, like, oh man.
That is so fucked though. So do you think that kid was just like didn't make as much money as you, so he was cheaper?
No, yeah, I think that was the thing because literally the deliveries department was, unless like there was people ordering a lot of like concrete mixer or like lumber or like gravel or whatever like that. Mostly it was like small stuff, like people are looking for like nuts and bolts, and that's like doesn't take any time to grab around the store.
Yeah. And
we didn't have to wear like the orange smock. So we would just have a clipboard, and so no one would know that we worked there, so no one would come up to and bother us. And literally, like, our managers told us, like, hey, I know there's not much to do here, but don't get caught looking like you're not doing anything. Just grab a clipboard with a piece of paper and just walk around the store and look like you're always doing something. And they had, like, a really sweet employee lounge room, and they all had a TV. It only played... Olivia Benson, Law and Order, SVU, and Joe Rogan, Fear Factor.
Nice.
Those are like the only two shows.
It
was like really the only two shows that were on at the time. And I would just like do a lap around the store and get in there and just like watch an episode. And they had like these really nice lounge chairs and a popcorn machine. It was like chill. There's always someone in there on break, just like chap it up with. Need to go back out there, and no one ever knew. And like even if they knew, they didn't give a shit.
Right. See, for the folks at home, this is my main hatred of Home Depot.
Yeah.
It's a 50 people? How many people are working at a time?
Dude,
20 people? 30 people?
Yeah.
And they're all trying to avoid you. They don't want to talk to you. Yeah. They don't want to answer your questions.
I will say that was part of the problem. If I was a customer, I would have been pissed at my own employee service.
I get it, because some guy's asking for this very specific thing, and you're like, I don't fucking know what that is. So I totally understand it, but... Yeah, that's why I hate Home Depot. I just have the app on my phone and I search it up and I find my own shit. Because I'm like, they're just gonna do the same thing.
No, that's literally what they do.
Yeah,
that's literally what they do.
So that's why my anger for Home Depot has lessened, because I don't let myself. Dude, I don't let them hurt me anymore.
They either have too many people there that don't know what to do, or they don't have enough people there that know what they're doing and just are like too pissed off because they have no help to really help anybody else.
Yeah. That's all of corporate America, probably.
Welcome to America.
Yeah, exactly. But let's go back to travel stuff, though. So you've been in Japan, South Africa, any other cool spots?
So when I was in South Africa, I went to Kruger National Park for a safari for 4 days up there, which was cool. And then after that, I went to Zimbabwe to do... the waterfall over there, the Victoria Falls over there, one of the largest waterfalls in the world.
Wow.
They do whitewater rafting down there, and it's 22 rapids going down, and they're like insane. Like we've lost a few people going over there and had to bring them back on. It was like one of the craziest experiences.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and after Tokyo, when I was there, I went to Chiang Mai, Thailand after that, and stayed at an elephant sanctuary for a little bit. Just played. And like, one fun fact about baby elephants think human beings are hilarious. They find us super comical, and there's this one little deviant baby elephant who I thought was hilarious. He would follow my sister and sneak up behind her and just swing his trunk at her ass and slap my sister's ass, and she would always like get so pissed at it. It was so funny. It was a little asshole.
That's so fun.
It was fun, man. Feed them sugar canes, play soccer with them. Right.
That's what it is, right? All day you're just giving them sugar cane?
Yeah, they love sugar cane. You just chop it up with a rusty butcher cleaver, No safety precautions whatsoever. Love it.
I would assume Chiang Mai, they're pretty lax.
Yeah, pretty lax in the Chiang Mai over there.
But, so what was the sanctuary like? How did you even get involved in that? I mean,
So it was just like some research, and it's like this big place where they have like cottages and lofts like off to like the side where like the main area where the elephants are out and about mainly during the day.
Cool.
And it's like for anybody can go there and they like just like teach you what they like do there on a daily basis with the elephants, and then you just kind of do it yourself and hang out there, and no internet. It's just you, people you came there with, the elephants and other people there that work there. It's pretty sweet.
You're kind of cleaning up, helping out at the sanctuary.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you know, just entertaining the elephants.
Yeah,
it's fun.
That's awesome.
Like I've always seen it in like movies and TV shows and cartoons of like elephants spewing the water out of the trunk, or like at circuses, you know. But just like having it done to you in person, just like getting blasted in the face, like it was gnarly.
That is really cool.
It's like fun to think about, but when you realize there's like so much snot probably in there, so you just keep the eyes and mouth holes all closed, but it's still funny. It's awesome.
All right, Ethan. This was great. It was great to meet you.
Thank you so much,
such a fun time.
I had a real great time. I appreciate you having me on the show.
Yeah, of course. I'd love to have you back.
I'll love to be back.
So shout out like your Instagram. Is it Dogtism?
Dogtism312. Yes, it is. My name is Ethan Fife. You can hit me up on Instagram at Dogtism312.
Yeah, after seeing that story you posted, I was just like, this guy is awesome. This is going to be fun. So, and it was.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Great talk.
We are out.